We have smoky skies from around the region from those fires.
You can smell it in the air. Meteorologist Matt Gray is next here tracking that wildfire smoke.
And most of the smoke that we're going to be experiencing here coming from the fires that are burning the hottest, that includes the Sewilla fire, which has basically stayed pretty hot in the areas that started burning last night all day long. Now, we were partly cloudy this morning, and so it was a little tough to see where that smoke plume was and where it was headed, but we've got a pretty good bead on it right now. If you can't see it, I've outlined it here in the little bit of the red ticks there, or if we take it full screen, we may have a bit of a better view for you folks there at home to see where that smoke is headed. So basically places like Chewelah, Deer Park, into the Sandpoint and Newport areas. If it looks pretty hazy overhead, it's because the smoke from that fire has been moving over you along with some of the cloud cover as we've gone throughout the day. Now, for the most part, air quality was not super affected. In fact, it actually got better as we got into the afternoon and some of that smoke kind of lifted out around Spokane. However, we head further north this afternoon and things have been going downhill. Now, the air monitors that I have in the circle icons, those are not as reliable, but they at least give us an idea of what is going on in some of these areas where we don't have as much data to collect from here. So starting to see that air quality up north begin to decrease just a little bit in those parts of the inland northwest. So what is going to happen? Well, more winds are going to shift out of the north tonight. That's going to bring some of that smoke down into Spokane and Coeur d'Alene. It is tempting to open the windows tonight to cool things off. I would suggest that you not do that, because we really don't know how much smoke is going to settle to the ground and end up perhaps causing some problems here. Now, it does look like it's going to get a little bit better by morning. We'll have to see kind of how things go in that regard. And then there is the Gwen fire. Now, this is likely going to end up becoming an air quality problem for the LC Valley because it is so close. First, most of the smoke's going to track out towards Orofino, but as we head into the overnight and all that smoke settles down into the valley bottoms, it's just going to ooze out and eventually begin to really affect the air quality in Lewiston by the time we're getting up in the morning.